Page 64. Unit 7. World Travel. Lesson 1. Countries. A. Listen, point, and say. 1,
India,
2,
Italy,
3,
Kenya,
4,
New Zealand,
5,
the UK,
6,
Peru.
1.
Do you play golf at school?
No, but I like to play soccer. Soccer and golf came from the UK.
I didn't know that. What else came from the UK?
Well, a lot of great books. Here, you can have this book of plays.
2,
What kind of bird is that?
It's called a kiwi. Many birds in New Zealand don't fly. They walk instead.
That picture is pretty. Are those dolphins in the water?
No, they're whales, but dolphins do swim in the water there.
3,
Is Peru a big country?
Yes, it's the third biggest country in South America.
Where do you live there?
I live in the mountains, but most people live in cities near the ocean. We also have deserts and forests in Peru.
4,
Do elephants live in Kenya?
Yes, they do. We have lions, giraffes, and zebras too.
Where is Kenya in Africa?
It's in East Africa. Here it is on the map.
5,
Wow! A lot of great artists came from Italy. Yes, we have many famous painters and sculptors. Are you an artist? No, my family has a farm in the south of Italy. It's hot and dry. We grow fruit there.
6,
What's the weather like in India? Right now, it's very rainy. We call it the monsoon season.
That's a beautiful building. Have you ever been there?
It's called the Taj Mahal. I haven't been there, but my brother has. People travel from all over the world to see it.
Page 64. Page 65. C. Listen and say. Then practice.
I've been to India. I've never been to Italy. I have.
1,
I've been to India. I've never been to Italy.
2,
I've been to Italy. I've never been to Kenya.
3,
I've been to Kenya. I've never been to New Zealand.
4,
I've been to New Zealand. I've never been to the UK.
5,
I've been to the UK. I've never been to Peru.
6,
I've been to Peru. I've never been to India.
Page 65. D. Listen, ask, and answer. Then practice.
Have you ever been to India?
Yes, I have.
Have you ever been to India?
No, I haven't.
Has she ever been to India?
Yes, she has.
Has she ever been to India?
No, she hasn't.
Haven't. Have not. Hasn't. Has not.
1,
Have you ever been to India?
Yes, I have.
2,
Has she ever been to the UK?
No, she hasn't.
3,
Has he ever been to Kenya?
Yes, he has.
4,
Has she ever been to Italy?
Yes, she has.
5,
Have you ever been to Peru?
No, I haven't.
6.
Has he ever been to New Zealand?
No, he hasn't.
Page 65. D. Listen and. Page 66. Lesson 2. Experiences. A. Listen, point, and say. 1,
Go rafting.
2,
Ride a camel.
3,
Climb a mountain.
4,
Hike in a rainforest.
5,
See the pyramids.
6,
Go scuba diving.
Page 66. B. Listen and say. Then practice.
He has gone rafting, but he hasn't ridden a camel. Go. Went. Gone. Ride. Rode. Ridden. Climb. Climbed. Climbed. Hike. Hiked. Hiked. See. Saw. Seen.
1,
He has gone rafting, but he hasn't ridden a camel.
2,
She has ridden a camel, but she hasn't climbed a mountain.
3,
He has climbed a mountain, but he hasn't hiked in a rainforest.
4,
She has hiked in a rainforest, but she hasn't seen the pyramids.
5,
She has seen the pyramids, but she hasn't gone scuba diving.
6,
He has gone scuba diving, but he hasn't gone rafting.
Page 67. C. Listen, ask, and listen, ask, and. Page 67. C. Listen, ask, and answer. Then practice.
Has she gone rafting before?
Yes, she has.
Has she gone rafting before?
No, she hasn't. 1,
Has she gone rafting before?
Yes, she has.
2,
Has she climbed a mountain before? No, she hasn't.
3,
Has he ridden a camel before?
No, he hasn't.
4,
Has she seen the pyramids before?
Yes, she has.
5,
Has he gone scuba diving before?
No, he hasn't.
6,
Has he hiked in a rainforest before?
Yes, he has.
Page 67. C. Page 67. Skills. Listening and speaking. D. Listen. Then answer the questions. 1,
Jenny, have you ever been to Egypt?
Yes, I have.
Have you ridden a camel before?
No, I haven't. But I have seen the pyramids.
Has the girl ridden a camel before?
2. Jim lives in New Zealand. He has gone rafting, but he hasn't gone scuba diving.
Has Jim gone rafting before?
3.
Where are you from, Mia?
I'm from Italy.
Have you climbed a mountain before?
Yes, I have.
Has the girl climbed a mountain before?
4. Pete lives in Peru. He hasn't hiked in a rainforest, but he has gone rafting.
Has Pete hiked in a rainforest before?
Page 67. Skills. Page 68. Lesson 3. Reading. A. Talk about the story. Then listen and read. A new friend.
Mr. Sims, the math teacher, walks in with a new student. Class, this is June, he says. He's from South Korea, and he'll be with us for 2 weeks. That day at lunch, Julie, Danny, Emma, and Mike are sitting together. When they see June sitting alone, they invite him to join their table. They ask June about South Korea. June has traveled a lot. He's been to the UK and Italy, but he's never been to the USA before. They learn that June likes art, just like Emma. He likes making models, just like Mike. He plays the violin, just like Julie. Do you like skateboarding? Asks Danny. I'm not very good at it, says June. Could you show me how? Sure, says Danny. After school, Danny teaches them all how to skateboard. Then June teaches them Taekwondo. For the next 2 weeks, the friends teach each other something new every day. They all feel sad when June leaves.
Page 69. C. Sing. Let's go skateboarding.
Do you like skateboarding?
Yes, I do. I like to go skateboarding after school. Do you like it?
I'm not very good. Could you show me how?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, cool. Let's go skateboarding after school.
Yeah, let's go together after school.
Do you like canoeing?
Yes, I do. I like to go canoeing after school. Do you like it?
I'm not very good. Could you show me how?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, cool. Let's go canoeing after school.
Yeah, let's go together after school.
Do you like bowling?
Yes, I do. I like to go bowling after school. Do you like it?
I'm not very good. Could you show me how?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, cool. Let's go bowling after school.
Yeah, let's go together after school.
Page 69. D. Listen and say. Then act.
Do you like skateboarding?
I'm not very good at it. Could you show me how?
Sure.
Do you like skateboarding?
Yes, I do.
Cool. Let's go skateboarding after school. This boat is called the RRS Discovery. Over 100 years ago, in 1902, about 60 British explorers took the boat to Antarctica. The leader was Captain Robert Falcon Scott, and he wanted to reach the South Pole, but it wasn't easy. They arrived on January 8th in 1902, and they quickly set up a campsite. In the first month, they explored the area. They identified animals and collected plants. But the weather became very cold, and it snowed a lot. They left the campsite and lived on the boat because it was warmer there. But then one day, the explorers found a problem with the boat, so they couldn't leave Antarctica. After a few weeks, the weather became warmer, and Captain Robert Falcon Scott wanted to leave the boat. He tried to lead the explorers to the South Pole. They hiked for a long time, but the weather became very cold again. It was very dangerous. They returned to the campsite, where two new ships, called the Morning and Terra Nova, were waiting for them. The explorers were very grateful because these boats took them back to the UK. Sadly, they didn't reach the South Pole, but they returned safely back home. The Discovery exploration became famous in the UK, and you can still see the RRS Discovery today. Now this boat is a museum where people can learn about the great explorers and their travels.
Page 70. Lesson 4. Explorers. B. Listen, point, and say. 1,
Hi.
2,
Reach.
3,
British.
4,
Leave.
5,
Grateful.
6.
Lead.
Page 70. Page 70. C. Listen and read. Climbing Mount Everest. Mount Everest in Nepal is the highest mountain in the world. It's over 29,000 feet high. In 1924, George Mallory and Andrew Irvine tried to reach the top of Mount Everest, but they could not do it. In 1953, 12 British mountain climbers wanted to climb to the top. The climbers camped at 26,000 feet. 2 climbers tried to reach the top, but they could not do it. Edmund Hillary and Tenzing Norgay left the camp on May 28th and reached the top the next day. They became the first people to climb to the top of Mount Everest. Over 1,200 people have now climbed to the top of Mount Everest. In 1963, James Whittaker became the first person from the USA to reach the top. Junko Tabe from Japan became the first woman to reach the top in 1975. In 2000, 142 climbers reached the top. All of them were grateful to Edmund Hillary and Tenzing Norgay for leading the way.